Hello, this is your girl Libra Butterfly, aka Coco 929. I am doing just a little light for the night. How y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I was so happy that we was able to make it ring a ding ding on a content creator that everybody seems to hate because of her ring a ding ding. I was so excited about that. See, I love showing love, y'all. I do. Okay, so I'm gonna say this and then I'm getting off. Cause every time I come over here, I start yawning. So that's why I'm doing it again tonight. Plus, I just want to talk to y'all. So check this out. In I guess it's what the 23rd now. So in 6 more days, it's my birthday. Can y'all believe it? 6 more days, it'll be my birthday, and I know 50 is a good number. It's a heck of a number. You should go all out, have all type of parties and all this stuff. It's just I don't know. I mean, I'm going to make it special for me. I'm supposed to be going to get my tattoo, and if I don't get the chance to go this weekend, I'm gonna go the day of my birthday or the weekend after my birthday to get my butterfly. Um, but y'all, even though it's 50, it's still a bigger birthday for me than just that because last year I had two death scares last year. And the last time I almost went out of here for real, I was having an active heart attack when I walked into the urgent care. And I went in for a sinus infection. And when I went in for a sinus infection, she was like, well, let me just make sure there's nothing going on elsewhere. She said, because sometimes sinus infection is indicative of heart issues. And I said, okay. So I'm looking at my husband, and he's like, so they hooked me up. First, the girl couldn't get the machine to working and everything. And then they hooked me up. And oh my goodness, y'all. When I tell y'all, and it really wasn't even, to be honest, I'm going to tell you what I had. I had the Rona. See, it has been here as early as October, okay? And where they're beginning to really find out now how far back it goes. But every symptom, including the shortness of breath, I couldn't get out of the bed and walk to the end of the bed, y'all, for real. And it was crazy. And so finally, that's what made me go to the ER, well, to the urgent care. And I was like, I started off having sinuses and blah, 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 blah. And when she hooked it up and everything, they read the results. I'm condensing this story. They read the results and she said, you need to pick what hospital you want to go to. And I said, why? I can't go home. She said, no, ma'am. You're actively having a heart attack right now. I was like, what? My husband said, what? She said, calm down. She said, yes. She said, I can take you. She said, we can call an ambulance or your husband can take you, but you are not going home. Now pick the hospital. I was like, oh my. I looked at my husband. He looked at me. And so he told him, he was like, it's a particular hospital. So, yeah, y'all. So when I tell y'all that I am so blessed, that's why I keep saying it ain't the financial things for me. I'm just blessed to be here. I'm blessed to see my grandkids. I'm blessed to see my kids. Um, I'm blessed to have the love of a man who loves me. He works hard for me, y'all. Let me tell you something. Females, let me tell you something. This man gives me his last. He gives me his first. He gives me his in the middle. Now we're not perfect people at all. Trust me, I have my issues. Every now and then I have this craving and it makes me want to go outside my marriage. And I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Um, and he knows this. We talk about a lot of things. He knows this. And for a man to say, I got you, you still my wife, I ain't going nowhere, we in this together, I love you. I mean, and I tells him the truth. That's somebody you better keep. You know what I'm saying? So he's a keeper. But this man has went with holes in his shoes, or his shoes like tore up, so that me and the kids could have. For real. And even to this day, he's such a hard worker and everything. I'm the one make sure he has. It's our responsibility, women, to take care of those to take care of us. And you know, he doesn't try to dominate me. He doesn't try to rule me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had said something to him, and he said she's a grown woman, and she's very intelligent, and she can make her own decisions. I'm her husband, but I'm not a daddy. Facts. Facts. And they was like, oh, he act like that. He don't care. He said, I didn't say that. He said, but what you asked of me is something that her daddy would tell her. I'm not her daddy. I'm her husband. She's grown. She's my wife, not my daughter. I said, facts. It made me so happy because so many times men, and they don't mean to, some of them do because they're insecure, but men, for the most part, don't mean to take on the responsibility as your dad, you know. And don't you know, like I said, if you show me you a leader, I'll submit and follow. But if you show me that you're not a leader and you're insecure, and you show me the little boy instead, I can't follow nothing like that. And I hate a liar. Once you show me, like I said today, once you show me you a liar, everything you ever said is counterfeit. Facts. With me it is. But now, do I not find other men attractive? Of course I do. It's a couple. Well, it's one. I say it like that kind of got my peef. Every now and then I think I'm like, man, you know, I'm just keeping it real. I know y'all heard a lot of women don't, are not truthful like that, and maybe some don't, but every now, I'm just like my husband. I'm quite sure there's some women that he ain't gonna make no move on it, and I understand that. Thank you, but I'm quite sure there's some woman that he be like, wow, he ain't dead. He's just married. Like me, I ain't dead. I'm just married. And that keeps the respect. But if I was to tell you that I don't find somebody attractive, I would be lying. Lying. I find this man very attractive, you know. And he would never know who it is. I'm never going to admit it. I'll never say anything because I don't want the relationship to be awkward. Sometimes you can be friends with somebody and then you confess and stuff, and then it gets all awkward and tangled up, and it has to be something I keep, But yeah, my husband knows I love dark skinned men. Anytime we see somebody on TV that's real dark skinned, and he'll say, "Oh Lord, turn the TV." And they're like, "Daddy, why you always say?" He's like, "Cause she attracted to dark men." So I keep saying there's no secret like that. So yeah, but I'm also a nerd, and I love nerds. And what I consider a nerd, rather, I like very stimulating conversation. I like very intellect, even in my friendships. Now, don't get me wrong. my friendships, I still like that. I like a friend who we can talk. Can sit and talk about current events, the past. We can talk about Egypt times. I mean, I just that iron sharpens iron, and I like that. And I think it's more attractive when it's somebody that you're involved with and everything. Because, a lot of times men, the only thing that they can talk about is sports. But I love intellectual men. That's why me and my husband vibe because, you know, he's deep on some levels. You know what I'm saying? So, but let me see. But anyway, now what I'm thinking is on my 50th, I want to dress up, but I don't want to dress up because that's not me. Like, if I have to show up, I know how to show up. Like, I got heels and everything. I'm good. But on the same token, I just want to be me. I just want to be me. And I know one thing me and my husband's going to do, from my understanding now, I don't know, I think he said he changed it, but whatever. What we're going to do, one thing is check into a hotel room, a nice hotel room. And, okay, here's my thing. If I get to wake up in the morning, praise be unto him who is holy, and tell God thank you, hear from my grandkids, hear from my children, wake up with my husband, then take some pictures to solidify that day. And then y'all think I'm playing. The only other thing I want to do, because I'm not going to be able to, like I said, I don't think I'm going to get my tattoo today. I got to make sure I'm put on the list. Only other thing I want to do is get to the hotel room, take my shower, put my new house thing on that I got. Oh, it's bad too, y'all. Put that on and wait for my husband to surprise me with dinner, or lunch, or whatever he's doing, and just chill. Have me a glass of wine with my husband. I know he's going to give me my strawberries because he's been trying to ask different people who makes the best strawberries. Yes. He got disappointed because he was trying to find me a butterfly bracelet, like real gold bracelet. And the guy told him that in order for him to get the butterfly bracelet and all that, it would be, it would be $400 and some dollars. And he was like, what? So, and I told him, that's just what I said I wanted. See, he always try to make my wish come true. If I say, I want a Hummer, he'll start pricing Hummers. And I'm like, babe, I was just joking. He's like, oh, I thought you really wanted it. No. Y'all, I don't know about y'all. I'd rather have my bank account fat. And that's the truth. I'd rather have my bank account fat than have all the other stuff. But I'm just excited. It's a restaurant I want to eat at. My husband's a country man. He don't eat all that fancy stuff like me. He'll buy it for me. But give him some honey, some beans, and some trotters, as he call them. Give him a good pork chop. Honey, he good. He's good. He's like, you get all that fancy stuff, I'll go get it for you, and I'll stop and give me a soul food meal or something with some trotters. See, so, but his birthday was the 17th, so we both September babies. I told him, if your mom could have just held you a little bit longer, you would have been a special Libra. See, you don't get no cicadas being a Virgo. Don't get me wrong, I love Virgos, but ain't nothing better than a Libra. I'm sorry. Let's argue the points. But anyway, y'all. But yeah, that's all I want to do. And I have changed so many times, but I was like, you know what? Why spend all this money for everybody to come and sit and look at me, and we don't even talk? I don't even like people like that. I love people, but I don't like people. If that makes sense, you know. So I'm supposed to have this cake coming, so I changed my cake. Y'all, the cake was bad. I changed my cake and made it into cupcakes. I just told her to make me a 50 and cupcakes. Now, I do have a special gift that I'm sending to the people who I have a connection with because I want them to have something to remember me by, and also my big moment, my big day rather. So I am sending out gifts just to bless people with, because that's what I like to do is bless people. So let me see. Yeah, and then my baby sister, mine's is the 29th. My baby sister's is the 30th. I told my daddy almost, but not close. Almost don't count. I said, you cannot improve on perfection. You tried, but so close, but no cigar. Everybody know that, to be honest, me and my baby sister both are my daddy's heart. I don't know how that happened, but we two, the two of us, he's got other kids, but the two of us, we are his hearts. Everybody knew that. And my baby sister always says me. She always said, you was daddy's favorite. I'm like, I beg to differ, but everybody got mad at me and said I was my daddy's favorite. So I'm like, okay. That's because I was the son he never had. He taught me about guns, martial arts, self-defense, everything. So. But anyhow, I'm so excited because I've been writing and I got some music coming and I'm looking for, my cousin said I could use his studio. So if I could still use his studio, then I have to let this person know. But if not, I don't know what we gonna do unless he ships me song. But I gotta hear him first before we get done with him. Man, it's gonna be all that. I forgot how to tune it. I recorded it and I wrote some words to it, but y'all don't know. My third book is coming out. It should be out by December. And it's called Me Versus Me. It's called MEVSMI. Okay. And it's the third series and the last final series to my other two of the God Chronicles. That's what I call it. Um, it's you think my other two books were something, you ain't seen nothing yet. This is gonna knock your socks off. So it's a an LP or EP that I want to accompany the book. It's gonna be a special gift for anybody who orders it from me and not Amazon. Okay. So me and somebody else is working on 2 songs to go on the EP and everything. And then the other songs I'm gonna do something else with. So, but he's still gonna get credit for the music part. Um, and it's let me see, it's like me versus me. Let me see, is that the right key though? Me versus me. And there's some that's nigga. Me versus me. Yeah, it breaks it down. It's like two. So I'm excited. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I was excited. See, which I don't know is I write plays too. So a couple of the songs is going to be originals in the play. I'm postponing this play into next year when we don't have so much of a threat of the Rona and everything. I was going to put it on this year, and right as we were beginning to take auditions to be in the play, Rona hit. So God knows timing is everything. So I'm going to wait. I told you I'm not a one-trick pony. I got a lot of things that I'll be doing. A lot of things I'm into. A lot of things I'm doing now. I'm going to try to stay consistent if I can on YouTube, but a lot of planning and a lot of meetings that I'm having with different people. And when you meet with men, real men, that's business, you got to be about your business. So I've scheduled a lot of meetings for my future, and I'm excited. Let me see what else. It's just on and popping, y'all. It's just on and popping. I have a lot of ministry stuff that's coming on. I have some preaching engagements that will be here towards the end of the year where I'm traveling. So I have a lot of stuff that's going on, and I just like to be peaceful. And that's why I told you I like to laugh, live, and love. I do. I don't like drama. I don't. I can't digest it. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get out here because I act like I ain't gotta go work tomorrow, and now it's already hard enough to get me out of bed when it's time to go to work. So, all right, I love you guys. This is your girl Coco 929, aka Libra Butterfly. Smooches.